morning, good morning. Sunny day. It wasn't until like 5 minutes ago when we drove out of the fog. We are off to Gaydon, motor museum behind us, on a day trip. Love these bulrushes. I've sometimes collected them, kept them in the house, and then one day you look at them and they've just exploded. They're all big and fluffy. That's Gaydon Motor Museum. That one over there is the collections. Which one is it? That's the collections centre. That might be, I'm not quite sure what that is, to be honest. There's cars in there. But that's where we need to head in. It says, welcome to the British Motor Museum, home to the world's largest collection of historic British cars. So which one of you is going to push me around in this?
I need a bigger one.
No, I need this one. I get my feet in there. Do you like that one, Brendan? You like the candle lamps?
That illuminate so much.
Down the garage for
Get an MOT on which one? That one over there.
that one.
I don't suppose you're going fast enough, Brendan, to need much light, to be honest.
Well, by the time you'll see it, it's going to be like 3 feet in front of you. But it's
Yeah,
still
you're
gonna
on
take like a minute to get.
Fancy polishing that, Brendan. Keep it all shiny. An old workshop.
A smell of metal and
Oil.
That sort of stuff.
Do you know what that smell reminds me of?
Your old shop.
No, not the old shop. So you know that when I grew up, we had a chapel.
Nope.
So our garage was the First Baptist where we grew up, and it was. My dad used it as a garage. I know. They're rushing off. This is what it smelt like. Oil and car parts. What does this remind you of?
The pugs.
Pugs of cars, is it?
Yeah, no, the bonnet is so short in comparison to, normal lengthy cars because it's always smooshed it.
It's been smooshed like a pug face. Aerodynamic design, the science and how objects move through the air, is very important to car designers. Cars' shape influences how fast it can go, but also how much fuel it uses when it's driving along.
It doesn't seem to be doing very well at.
Well, so this is it
Returning
moving. I suppose so. If we put that in the way,
And you have to. That's
it
like,
blocks.
yeah, and
It blocks it.
oh,
They need a bit more dust or something in there, don't they, to show it?
What you really want is a vapor chamber.
Yeah.
So you have. XJR5.
Jags are big cars anyway. That's a huge one. (1954) MG midget. Maybe I should set the boys a challenge. 2017 Mini Cooper made out of Lego. Can we guess how many Lego bricks made up the Mini Cooper? 65,032, 107,514, 229,893. Okay, I'm going to go with the biggest number. Is at the bottom. Yeah, 229,893. And Oxford is now the home of where minis are made. 2004 MGX Power SV. Not sure. I like MGs. I'm not sure about this one. Can't decide if I love it or I don't. I don't like the colour. I don't think I have ever seen such a shiny, clean Land Rover in my life. This bus is over 90 years old. London bus. I need this. Then I'm going to come and join all you camper vanners. I have picked my caravan.
Increase in output, cars to the masses. But today it needed a millionaire capital to build cars. That was all right.
Chimney.
By keeping control of the factory, by putting everything...
Oh look, so you can collect rainwater. And in there, the floor lifts up and you get to have a bath. A log burner. I'm having this one. (1909) Albion A6. I reckon I could fit all the kids in there, couldn't I? Did you find my car for me?
Fab 1.
Fab 1.
Yeah, that is actually one from the movie as well.
It's all pink and shiny and beautiful. The DeLorean as well? Yeah, look. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. I found my caravan that I want. The big yellow one.
Yeah,
what's this? That's got to be Transformers.
No, that's Judge Dredd.
Oh, is it? Oh, really?
Ken's we'll find that later on if you want to.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
We don't need roads.
With this baby at 88 miles an hour, you're going to see some serious stuff.
Yeah, the BBC edited version.
Great Scott, Marty.
Mr. Fusion.
Lots of wires. And
Yeah.
number plate on the floor.
That's because it spun off, didn't it? Didn't the number plate fall off?
It spun on the floor for like a few seconds.
Yeah. All hot, and they picked it up and it burnt his fingers.
If you're going to build a time machine, why not do it with some class?
Oh, is that what it says on the...
Yeah.
Try and do it with some class.
And on the number plate, it says if you're going to build a time machine, try and build it with some
Class. Anyway, the stainless steel makes this flux dispersal, and then it comes through.
top speed 130. I thought it was like 80.
No.
No, it could never hit 88 miles an hour.
I thought it was just 80.
Maybe on the prototype, but the PSV engine, Peugeot Vauxhall.
This is 130 miles an hour.
Probably
It couldn't hit 80. That's why
No,
it had to
exactly.
have 85 in the movie.
So that can't be right.
Yeah, I wouldn't change the camera, could you?
Yellow submarine, look.
We all
Oh,
live
18.
in a yellow submarine.
Yep.
Yellow submarine.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo.
Mr. T.
Yeah, 18.
Not a single bit of IO. I think it's probably something at the back. No.
Brendan's going to upgrade this, aren't you, Brendan?
Literally can't.
You take it home and take it to pieces and keep it with all your other computer pieces.
Literally not compatible with anything else. It doesn't even have...
Because it's not compatible with you.
It literally doesn't have a port for you to put an external floppy drive onto it.
Ah,
Or a tape drive.
I do know what a floppy is.
They weren't all that floppy, but you could
No, they
just
weren't
bend
that
them.
floppy.
They were bendable on the data.
What were the big floppies and the small floppies? There was big ones.
2¼ inch floppy and
The bigger ones were
5
more
point something
floppy.
inch.
This is exactly what I would need. An en route tea basket for two. They must have made this with me in mind. Just what I need. Who's winning at Top Trumps? You're good at this game, you've got so many versions. For Capri.
You have to kind of challenge the computer. It doesn't show you what it'd be better if it showed you the car that the computer's playing, and you'd have some.
Yeah, but in real game you wouldn't see it. They do have all the fire extinguishers for every eventuality.
One for the electricals.
Dry powder.
I think that one's just for oil or something.
What, dry powder?
Yeah, you just need to smother it out because it's not drying out.
CO2, and then the foam. What was that, love? Oh, is that a clocking in and clocking out clock? Clocking in and clocking out clock. Go then push it in the thing, and you've got to clock yourself in and out so that you know you're not skiving off work. Punch it, ping! Making face hand puppet things.
£135, which is quite expensive, but we can now try to
Looks very good.
other areas for our As a doctor in the army,
Shall we go have a cup of tea and some food? I've got a rumbly belly.
mobilised.
I've already eaten.
You had a sandwich though, yours was quicker. Yummy fish and chips. Look what they did to the Mini! That's a really bad cut and shut, that, isn't it?
I mean, you could pretty much still drive it.
Well, what, with half... Oh no, it's got a full engine, you're alright, you probably could.
It's got a full engine, 4 wheels. You could probably still drive it.
Although if you get a puncture, you're stuffed for your spare tyre.
Just fill the
It's a dodgy cut and shut. What are they restoring, Brendan?
Absolutely no idea.
Well, that looks like a Bentley, is it? No, it's a Jag over there. That blue one's a Jag, isn't it? What's that one? So is that a Daimler? So that's a Jag as well. This doesn't look like a comfy ride. Could have added some seats. Don't think much of the wheel positioning on this car. I imagine the suspension's really bad. Only 11 miles showing on the clock. It was found in the Longbridge site in a tunnel. Poor Minnie. Police car. The Last Rover 100. Built on the 23rd of December 1997 and signed by nearly 1,200 people who'd all been involved with the Metro production. I had a Metro, my first car. No, I think I should offer them £225. I mean, the original price in 1924, there's just depreciation value and everything. So surely it should...
An increase in value due to there not being any.
No, I think you're wrong. I think I'm being very generous offering them £200 and something pound for that. You're looking for a motorbike? Well look, you could take me for a ride.
No, well...
Not legally, he can't yet. He needs to do a test. It's the Jaguar.
It's a replica. It's a freaking clown.
It is the Austin Powers car, but it's not the Austin Powers car.
I've got a replica of Austin Powers car from Goldmember.
Yep. That would blind you if the sun shone on it as you were coming towards it. That would blind you.
Oh, that looks so shiny. Ow. Oh.
Polished saloon. You'd end up with sticky mucky fingerprints all over it if I owned it.